has been a hot topic in real estate news lately. And if you've been following along, you may have heard there's a number of homeowners with negative equity. But don't let those headlines scare you. The headlines don't give you all the information you really need to understand what's happening and at what scale. So let's break down one of the big equity stories you may be seeing in the news and what actually is taking place. It's no surprise headlines focus on short-term equity numbers and fail to convey the long-term view. One piece of news circulating focuses on the percentage of homes purchased in 2022 that are currently underwater. The term underwater refers to a scenario where the homeowners owe more on the loan than what the home is worth. This was a huge issue when the housing market crashed in 2008, but is way less significant than today. Media coverage right now is based loosely on the report from Black Knight Inc. The actual report from that source states, of all homes purchased with a mortgage in 2022, 8% are now at least marginally underwater and nearly 40% have less than 10% equity stakes in their home. The data report from Black Knight is talking specifically about homes purchased in 2022, but the media headlines, don't always mention the time frame or provide surrounding context about how unusual of a year 2022 was, for the housing market. Homeowners who bought their home last year right at the peak, or those who paid more than market value in the months that follow, are more likely to fall into that category, being marginally underwater. The qualifier marginally is another key piece of the puzzle that the media isn't necessarily including in their coverage. So what does that mean for those who purchase a home in 2022? It's super important to remember owning a home is a long-term investment, and it's not a short-term play. When headlines focus on the short-term view, they're not necessarily providing the full context, which is huge. Typically speaking, the longer you stay in your home, the more equity you gain as you pay down your loan and as home prices appreciate. With recent market conditions, you may not have gained significant equity, right away if you own the home only for a few months. But it's also true that many homeowners who recently bought their homes are unlikely to look to sell quite yet. Bottom line, as with everything, knowing the context is key. If you have any questions about, real estate headlines or about how much equity you have in your home, let's connect today.